trying to conceive our second child probably about 3 years ago. So I was about 38 at the time. Initially, I thought it'd be quite straightforward, no issues, because we didn't have any. It wasn't too difficult with our first child, but yeah, it just wasn't happening. So for several months, nothing much was happening, and had initial tests with a GP, my primary care doctor. There was, nothing too significant going on. My husband did have a semen analysis done, which did show some like minor issues there. But we were just, trying to do things naturally, really. And just nothing much was happening. In the subsequent months and years or whatever, unfortunately, I had 3 miscarriages in total in that time frame. And, I was getting more and more, like upset and, really wanting for this to happen. We were kind of exploring the IVF route and, the assisted conception route, and kind of going down that pathway. And it seemed very complicated, and it wasn't something I really wanted to do at all. I was, always wanting to do things as naturally as possible. So even though we were exploring the IVF route in quite a lot of detail, it was just not something that felt easy with me or comfortable with me. So it's just not something that I was happy to do. But I thought, as a last resort, this is something that I would have to go through. And, in the meantime, I was kind of exploring natural options as well. Like I'd done quite a lot of research, kind of was reading books on improving one's fertility, through nutrition and, improving one's health, etc., for both myself and my husband. In the meantime, we were kind of going through some kind of further blood tests and things like that, and further semen analyses. So that type of route felt much more comfortable for me, in terms of exploring the natural options more. And in the meantime, I was kind of online and doing various research, and obviously I came across the HOPE program via the like YouTube videos and things like that. And a lot of the things that Dr. Sklar was saying, it resonated with me. I felt, that this is something that could potentially be helpful for me. And so by the time I applied for the program, that was in August, I think, of last year, so 2023. And I think at that point, I was probably quite distressed, quite desperate, because unfortunately I'd gone through another miscarriage again. And I was, very distressed at that time. And I thought, this is really something I really hope it's going to help me. And even from the beginning, I felt that I was quite at home in the HOPE programs, and I felt, quite comfortable with it. And I think it has helped me quite a lot, because, both myself and my husband, we improved our health, quite significantly, both through nutrition, by reducing toxins and chemicals. This was something I just wasn't aware of before, and trying to improve our environment that we were living in, improving kind of stress levels and that type of thing, and improving sleep. So kind of going through all the natural techniques, and I think it was very beneficial. I also, was doing acupuncture at the time, which I found very helpful. At the beginning of the program, I was doing the exclusion diets, and I think that was very beneficial for me as well. And then fortunately, I was, I fell pregnant again. This is September 2023, beginning of September. Yeah, and thank God we've got a beautiful son. He was born on 15th of May. And yeah, thank God. I think everything it was definitely the right path for me. And I'm so grateful that I came across it at that time. And I think definitely all the things that Dr. Sklar was focusing on resonated a lot more with me than going down the assisted conception route and going through the IVF route. There's something I wanted to avoid if I could. And I was very fortunate to be able to find this program and to go down this route. Yeah.